Hello YouTube, I'm Dragon of Oz, that's Ruggerak in the other top corner.
Loon-tired Tiger? Yeah.
Yeah, a repaired entire Tiger, yep. So yeah, we're working on fuel restock competition, contest, whatever they call them. So obviously start here at this fuel station here. We've got, we both got a Tiger and a trailer each, and for the fuel, 3 slots that they want. Take that first one, drive straight through the log station, straight down the road here and into here. What's our time limit on this one? 8 minutes. Oh, that's pretty generous.
Yeah, we won't need that much.
All right, mate. Ready when you are.
All right. Watch out for that stump.
Yeah, or that ditch that I'll put the GMC on its side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plan is to fall over.
Thankfully, the Tiger doesn't like falling over very much.
Yeah.
Right, chuck her into high and just gently cruise over.
Gently cruise over, he says, as I just launch myself around the corner.
Bloody hell, that trailer wants to bounce along. Just don't look, don't look. It'll be good, just don't look.
Cargo not guaranteed. It's funny that yours was launching itself so badly, whereas mine isn't. Were you not in high at that point? What?
No, I was in high.
Okay.
As soon as I come off the tar road, I was in high.
Yep. You just must have hit all the right bounces and all the right ways.
I must have.
Might bounce a little bit, but didn't come up anywhere near it bad. All that.
Yeah. Bit of
physics jank.
Leg up action.
Yep.
As I said, don't look back.
Bouncing a bit now.
Trust that you're not going to rip your chassis in half.
The problem with the trailers bouncing like they do, I have seen trailers just decide to flip and take the truck with it.
Thankfully it doesn't have a lot of weight to do that with.
They gave us 6 minutes for this one, but only gave us 30 minutes extra for the other one.
30 minutes extra?
30 seconds extra. So 5 minutes 30, yep.
Yep, so yeah, pretty easy, pretty straightforward, with the right tools.
That 3A3, I think that one was for me. Fuel up here or fuel up back at the servo?
Doesn't matter. Both.
Yeah. They're both the same price.
Yep. But don't forget to get out of the dialogue so you can turn.
Do any of these contests come back to the servo? No, the other one's shipwrecked. No, so it doesn't. Yeah, that's going to be fun. 7 minutes.
Right.
2 service parts. Yep.
Yeah, that's a pain even with the Tiger.
Yep.
Put it back in the high. This is gonna be fun watching my trailer now.
Now
Now that there's no weight in it at all.
Dying.
It's like one of those bucking horses.
Yep. Pig farting. Maybe to do that all the time. Just randomly just start fucking jumping and kicking and carrying on. No one or nothing around him, he's just having, it was like cats doing zoomies for no reason. Why they gave us 6 minutes. Wishing that could be easily done in 3, like, were they expecting us to have trouble with? Were they just not expecting us to have the Tigers? That might be it.
Yeah, they might not be expecting... Well, this is one of the earlier maps, so it's sort of...
Yeah, but we get the Tiger in the last map, so...
in this particular map, yeah. And all the upgrades.
Yeah, by rights, everyone should have the Tiger at this point.
But that said, all the upgrades for the Tiger are in the Zimnagor, so if you're doing these in order...
Oh, yeah.
You'd have a much less upgraded Tiger to do it with.
I think it's the gearbox that makes the Tiger OP. High gear.
25% bonus torque. I ripped up a bit of the path there. Probably get one more pass through it and then have to reset.
Yeah, I just had to dig through it myself. The trailers would just automatically rip up the mud regardless of how well we drove.
Hi Dan. The normal mode, this is such a spammable, you watch me just, let me reverse the trailer into the corner. Oh, come on. No. Close enough.
It's trying to grab the arse end of your trailer, but the point disappeared before I got to it.
No, that's alright. You can turn your engine off, save.
At a fuel
Save
station.
some fuel while I load up. That fuel is money. So I'll load everybody up. Oops. Do you want to load up things for me?
Daydreaming again, drinking me coffee.
Yeah. Another one. It's in there.
Not for much longer, apparently.
No. Thought about it the first time not to do that, but not the second. nice and high so I can get it nice and close to the crane. Oops. Oh no, whatever. Alright. We've got so much time, it doesn't matter.
It actually might help your trailer stay down a bit.
Alright, do you want to go first or me go first? Do you like watching my trailer?
No.
259 was my last one.
Yep. Nice. It's 303 from one. Partially because they ended up having to wait for you at the start there, I think. That's where the difference came in.
Hello, mud pit that we made.
That. These barrels must have an ambience that sounds...
Oh, no, don't tip over. I put it into auto to get a little bit more speed, and I'm all good, I'm just being dramatic.
Yep.
And my trailer was being a bit dramatic as well.
Yep.
Chucked into auto for a little bit more speed, and more speed is more energy. Your trailer's bucking.
Nelly.
Mine's backing a bit too, but it's got more weight in it. That's more scary.
Happy.
I wonder what would happen if the cargo wasn't strapped down.
Straight up
We have to drive all the way to Zibnagorsk to get it.
Yeah. So, I was in high at that point too. I didn't have it in auto, so it definitely didn't have more energy. 53, 255, 256 by the time I had everything delivered.
Yeah, this one's a little bit slow. That's fine. $305. Perfectly cromulent. Getting fuel here might actually be the easiest.
Yeah.
As you drive through it.
It didn't fall over. It's attached to something. physics on these fucking on the crates and the trailer and.
Alright, that's as far as I can go. You might have to pull the taker forward a little bit. Not like that, Jesus.
No, that was the truck rolling on its own.
Alright, restore the train. Bye!
Bye.
Bloody hell.
Bye.
That, just how quickly it started rolling
Hey,
down
what
the hill.
What the? Speaking of rolling down the hill, the Tartar decided to join the party.
That's some hill.
At least we've definitely confirmed that it remembers to turn the winch, the
chains on this.
Chains?
I'm supposed to have chains on these tyres.
Oh.
I did spend the money on it. That engine. Attach. Let's go. Oh, how did I lose that? Did you winch onto the step 10 by mistake or something?
No, but I did change vehicles probably right about the same time you winched.
That should be close enough. Close enough. Do it the easy way or the shenanigan way.
Snowrunner chose shenanigans.
That's right, fake again.
That was violent.
What, the tree incident?
No, pulling the Tartar up onto the logs caused the trailer to string line when it wanted to bounce. Didn't end up throwing the cargo, thankfully, but
Okay, so that was a fun ride.
yep. So I might as well end the video here. keep the prep for this mission in the video. Start the next episode with the next one.
We can just leave the detached trailers here. Ooh, crunch, crunch. I was just raking my engine across the that huge trailer there.
Beside me, mate.
That's how it is. It's not a very profitable mission for how much you have to do. But never mind.
So 7 minutes. Yeah, 37,500. That's still
Not
15
compared to
grand.
the one we just did.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
6,000
true.
for just driving around the corner.
Yep.
Going to the corner shop with some fuel.
Yep. Stopping by Macca's on the way.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got
You're running
almost
still, I
identical.
think.
Yeah, we've got almost identical munted grills. Anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Dragon Oz, this is Snowrunner, and that's Rogarak, and you'll see us in the next video.